Fraud, Mr. Speaker. Fraud on the government. The Prime Minister is not above the law.
Right.
The criminal code is clear. The only way the Prime Minister is not guilty of fraud is if the Prime Minister gave himself consent to break the law. That is in the criminal code. This is a clear and a straightforward question. I would like a yes or a no answer. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With all the guests here, let's hope we get some answers in question period. Fraud, Mr. Speaker. Fraud on the government. That's the charge the RCMP considered laying against the Prime Minister for taking an exotic holiday as a free gift in 2016. Recent documents show the RCMP knew he committed the illegal act, but they also knew there was a loophole that he could have used. As silly as it might sound, the Prime Minister could have written himself a note, given himself permission to take the holiday. So my question is this: did the Prime Minister give himself permission to take that free holiday in 2016?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
No, Mr. Speaker. This matter was settled years ago when the Ethics Commissioner released the report. While the Conservatives continue to focus on petty politics and on me, we're going to continue to focus on Canadians, on investing in housing across the country, in $10 a day childcare for families, in continuing to lead on world-class investments in fighting climate change. That is what Canadians expect of us. That is what we continue to do.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Well, Mr. Speaker, there is no statute of limitations on fraud charges, and the Prime Minister is not above the law.
Right.
The criminal code is clear. The only way the Prime Minister is not guilty of fraud is if the Prime Minister gave himself consent to break the law. That is in the criminal code. This is a clear and a straightforward question. I would like a yes or a no answer. Did the Prime Minister give himself permission to get away with committing a criminal fraud offence?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
No, Mr. Speaker. The RCMP looked into this matter and no political interference was around it. They came to their own conclusion. There was nothing to pursue. Further, those findings were independently verified by two separate third parties. Despite what the Conservative Party appears to be attempting, politicians do not interfere with the operations of the police in this country. This matter was thoroughly reviewed and closed years ago.
All right. We're going to try to keep so we can hear. We do have people in the galleries today that are watching this as well. So, the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, new documents revealed that the RCMP knew that the Prime Minister took the holiday, that it was illegal, that he did it. The RCMP knew it. There was no question of that. The only question the RCMP had, according to their own documents, was whether he gave himself permission to do that. The Prime Minister just said he didn't. Is he willing to meet with the RCMP now, give them that information, and they can proceed as they see fit? Yes or no?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
The RCMP addressed the matters raised by the Conservatives years ago. The members opposite know very well this is the case, but the Conservative Party seems to have difficulty understanding that in a strong democratic country, neither opposition politicians nor government can tell the police what to investigate, what not to investigate. The RCMP do their job. Why doesn't the Conservative Party believe the RCMP?
The Deputy.
The Honourable Member for Mégantic-l'Érable. Mr.